Occasion of the club who works very hard, Maxime Dupont.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gupta. Thank you so much for that introduction. And welcome back to our Launchpad. And we're going to be doing table topics. All of you are accustomed to table topics. But tonight, we're going to do, and this is a little bit impromptu right now, we're going to do a debate-style table topics, and we're going to have our first question. I'm going to pick two candidates that I feel are going to give us a good match. And to prompt you onto the question so that you have a little bit of time to think about, okay, here is the question, okay? One of you will be answering this, which is, give me 3 reasons why Trump will be a great president. The other person will answer 3 reasons why Trump will be a horrible president.
I'll go for that one.
All right? So to do this, actually, you know what? Let's do some initiative. Does anybody want to step up to do 3 reasons why Trump will be a horrible president? Guy. All right. 3 reasons why Trump will be a great president. Anyone want to take the initiative to do that? Yes, John, perfect! So ask both contestants to stand up and rise to their corners.
To the corners.
Fantastic. The first one up will be Guy, who will be giving us 3 reasons. You will have 2 minutes. So 1 minute.
1 minute, I will show you the green card. 1 minute and a half, the yellow card, and 2 minutes, the red card. 30 seconds to wrap up. And I have 30 seconds to wrap up.
That means, is it the 3?
3 reasons.
No, it's still menace. Fellow Toastmaster, Mr. Table Topics Master, am I supposed to defend Donald Trump? Do you know? Now, after 1 month, he realized he has some money to manage. Do you know what kind of budget he will table in March? Because he is against trillions debt, and he will bring another trillion in the debt. On the top of that, of course, calendar is October, but they have to table it in February. Well, to vote in August. A major surprise he will have to admit he doesn't know, he doesn't have any accounting. He cannot pay he didn't pay his tax during 15 years, something like that. What kind of example? Yeah. Huh? You said 3? No. It's gonna be 1 and 2. The second one. What about the impeachment in August? Because now he's quiet. He's not even assermenté. He's not even sworn. He can speak here and there. Blah blah blah. He is not allowed to speak. He's not sworn. But when the impeachment will start in August, because you have to start the election in 2018 by September, okay? And you will have some surprise starting in August. Believe me, Mr. Devotari.
And now John will be doing 3 reasons why Trump will be a great president.
Great. Let's change this question on me. No, 3 reasons. Number 1, he has the charisma to lead the masses. Let's see. The masses, however, are not composed of the 10% critical thinkers, but he has shown in this election that he was able to get a large group of people behind him and believing his message. He did this. One of the key ways that he did this is he spoke in short sentences to really drive home key points. yes, we all saw the debates, or the debates would go on for an hour. But however, even the smartest of us do not have an attention span that can hold all 60 to 90 minutes. But he did a great job of hammering home a few key points that were able to have a large segment of the United States remember what he said and believe in what he said. Reason number 2, he's a fighter. When he first started running, no one, as a Republican, no one in the Republican Party believed he would win. This is fun, this will be entertaining, he'll never make it past the debates. But he kept going and kept going. Then when he was the head Republican, Hillary's got this, there's no way he's going to win. He kept hammering home that message. And here he is getting elected. Not only that, this should not have been a surprise. This guy's reinvented himself more times than we can remember. He's gone bankrupt several times, fought his way out of that. He's a reality TV show star. And lastly, my last point, that comb-over. The courage you have to be able to stick with that orange hairstyle for 20 years. He's a courageous individual, and because of that, that is my strongest point. That is why he will be a great president that will go down as very memorable. Thank you, guys.
All right. We're going to need another 2 contestants. All right. Should I pick them out? I will pick them out. Oh, we need an evaluation. I'm forgetting something. Would anyone like to take the initiative to evaluate both the speakers? Louise will step up.
Yeah, thank you so much, Louise.
I'll do it now. First of all, Guy, I was very surprised by the type of answers that you had. You made me think of things I never even thought of. So I thought that was very well done, very, very well thought of. You really thought about it before answering. It was easy to think of negative things about Trump, but you came out with stuff that I would never even have thought of. So I thought that was great. You delivered it in a clear voice. So I really enjoyed what you said. And now, John, the only thing, Guy, you came out with 2 reasons and they asked for 3. John came out with the 3 reasons and he explained it very clearly why. And what I liked about your answers is that you brought humor. When you talked about the orange hair, you brought humor to the subject. You delivered it well in a clear voice. You used the space. You could have used the space maybe a little bit better, but you still moved around a bit. So that was very nicely done. So this is my evaluation of the 2 contestants.
Thank you so much. What an excellent table topic evaluation. Short, brief, and just comprehensive. Next, we're going to be doing, we need 2 contestants, and I'm going to pick them out. And they're going, John is here as well. We'll do another question. Okay, so for our next contestants, I will ask David and all right, to step up and rise.
I can take care of the timer.
And before you start walking, pause where you're at, because I want to give you a bit more time. And I'll give you the question exactly. Okay, so David, you're going to be answering 3 reasons why Justin Trudeau will be a horrible or is a horrible Prime Minister. Nabi, 3 reasons why Trudeau is a great Prime Minister or will be a great Prime Minister. Got it? Horrible, great, or spectacular. And the first person to go up will be Nabi. Or Nabi. Is Nabi left? Nabi. 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 Oh, Canada, our home and native land. Good luck.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Justin Trudeau, future great Prime Minister. First of all, he's very handsome. He has, I love his hair. Second of all, he's young. Third, So we need young blood in Canada, maybe to refresh the old ideas. Third of all, he knows how to speak. He's a great leader. And I think he goes to see people. He knows how to attract the audience. And he's a dad too. He has 3 children. So, good leader, family man, handsome, young blood, new ideas. So I think he can do something very nice in Canada.
Just heard it.
Thank you. Now, David will be presenting 3 reasons why Justin Trudeau will be a horrible Prime Minister.
In my personal opinion, Justin Trudeau will be a horrible president because he's handsome. So, every night when the housewife see the TV, so handsome the president, then see your husband, okay, so less handsome or ugly, it will make the family be broken. So that's the first reason that Justin Trudeau will be a very horrible president. The secondary, the Justin Trudeau is spends so much money for the construction, everything, to make the country, the finance will be very tired. So I think that's the second reason is Justin Trudeau will be a horrible president. In the end, because Justin Trudeau, the father is the Trudeau, so that means the president is come from the family. So that's a horrible reason also. No give the chance to the popular person. That's my personal opinion. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that debate. Can I get the accurate time, please?
Accurate time?
Yeah, the accurate.
8:08.
It's 8:08? Okay, perfect. We're going to do one more debate. And we're running out of people, but I want to get...
Evaluation form?
Oh, yes. Would anyone like to take the initiative and evaluate the 2 presenters just now? Naima! Fantastic!
Hello, Toastmasters, and especially you, Nebi and David. Thank you for the courage. You all were eager to go there and to answer the questions. Nabi, you took time to repeat the question, so it gives you some little extra time to come up with not 3 reasons that Justin Trudeau is a good president, but you came up at least with 6 reasons, which is really good because you elaborate on that. The only thing I would think that for each maybe criteria you could maybe have elaborated a little bit, just to give us the why and what do you think about it. Other than that, you did a really good job and you were just on time. So David, same time, you were there, and I like the way that you really grabbed some of the first idea of Navy, that handsome, it's not a good thing because it will maybe lead to broken families because of the jealousy. This was a really good, funny way to start your speech, which gave us really open up the subject, and you did very very nicely, and you were just on time. Well, thank you.
Fantastic, thank you so much. Next, I'm going to be picking our 2 next contestants, and it will be Jon and Caroline. Woo. Not exactly, no. Okay, and for the evaluation, I'm given another role. Okay, you will be evaluating these two speakers. Here is your question, John. Three reasons why Montreal is an unbelievably fantastic city. Caroline, 3 reasons why Montreal is not a fantastic city. And to start us off, Mr. John Gupta.
Mr. Table Topic Master, ladies and gentlemen, Montreal is indeed the greatest city. Why? Where in the world you can speak 2 languages and there is room for many more. You never know how many languages you will be able to speak. No other city in the world you can find orange cones at every corner. You turn left, there is an orange cone. Turn right, there is an orange cone. So there is no other city in the world that has such a distinction. In Montreal, we have a mayor who has muzzled the pit bulls, but he does not know how to muzzle himself. Those are my 3 reasons that you can speak at least 2 languages. You have the orange cones that distinguishes us from anybody else. And we have a mayor who loves to speak without thinking. Mr. Table Topic Master.
Woo! Thank you so much. Next, Caroline Griffith will present us 3 reasons why Montreal is not a fantastic and unbelievable city. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Table Topics Master. Mr. Table Topics Master, fellow Toastmasters, and outside guests, why Montreal is not a fantastic city? Well, you see, the city I was born in, which is Montreal, right now, our police officers, they wear clown pants. We don't actually have uniforms here. They wear clown pants. And our city, in terms of construction, if you want to get from one spot to another, as my esteemed colleague just mentioned, usually a 15-minute drive now takes an hour and a half with all the rerouting around the construction. So the second reason is the construction. Another reason why Montreal is not the best city. We used to have the Montreal Expos. Most major cities have a baseball team. We don't have a baseball team anymore. No baseball team, poor construction. Our infrastructure is the next thing I want to mention. It's the only city I know where on the news regularly, what do I hear? That people's homes are leaking because they're flooding, because water is coming in, because we have such a poor infrastructure. So as fantastic as my esteemed colleague believes Montreal is, we have a poor infrastructure with leaky basements. We have policemen who wear clown pants, and we don't have a baseball team. To you, Mr. Table Topics Master.
Woo! And that's not all. Now we have an evaluation. John, come on down. Woo!
What a contrast in styles. John, every time he speaks, like a enraged box, not an animal, he comes out with such power from the corner. He always hits us with loud speaking, and he instantly grabs us. Carolyn, that smile on her face, and is the epitome of class. Esteemed colleagues, distinguished guests, these are quite common in her vernacular every time she speaks. You guys both did a fantastic job listing out your 3 points and summarizing the 3 points. John, one of the things I really liked is you took the constructions, was the cones. You took what was an obvious what would have been a weakness to me, and you addressed it. You kind of diffused the weakness before Carolyn had a chance to speak to it. And you made it humorous. And earlier in the day, Jon said he was not a wordsmith, and then he comes up with such a phrase as, muzzle the pit bulls, but the mayor cannot muzzle himself. Very tight and very hard to do on the spot. Oops, sorry. Carolyn also used humor very well. I loved the police officers wearing clown pants, as well as also addressing the obvious, the construction, not only of our streets, of how long a kid gets here, but how poorly made the houses are. Someone who lives in the plateau, which 100 years ago was built for immigrant homes, and now is duplexes cost $750,000. Up and down my street, I'm seeing houses get torn down and being rebuilt up. The only original part is the front, the outside of the building. Everything else has to be done. So 3 very poignant and truthful points. And you guys highlighted the job of why our city is great, and also it does have warts as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wordsmith. This word is so awesome that I'm thinking that maybe we should just change grammarian to wordsmith. I'll have to review that with the board, but I think just people, I think they see that. I think you chose a word, and I think this word wordsmith is going to probably be our new way we categorize your role today. I think it simplifies it, and it's like, oh yeah, he's a wordsmith, and I find it's a bit, it's cool, you know. Grammarian is librarian, it's you know, sounds more stringent, strict. Oh yeah, wordsmith, like, hey, what's going on? All right, so that was table topics. We had an evaluation, so the last thing we need to do now is vote for the best table topic. So how do you vote? You vote for the person who best answered the question. So let's remind everyone who debated. So our last debate was Jon and Caroline. Before that, we had David and Nabi. And firstly, we had Guy and Jon.
Yeah,
so many roles.
So many
And Jon. So please take the time right now
Check the timing.
Oh, was there any timing infractions? No timing infractions. All right, so that's all done and settled. It's now time to do our evaluation segment. And to lead us into this segment, we have no other than Naima Abadi. Woo!
What happened? You took my job?
Yeah, usually it's
Oh,
yeah, it's
I'm so sorry. Let's do that over again. To bring back Mr. Toastmaster, Jon Gupta. Too many things in my mind.
was a meeting. We are a small group today, but really it's coming out very nicely. We are having fun.